Dear friends, let us focus on important topic, that is bandwidth derivation for series resonance circuit. First of all, we should know what is the bandwidth is. Bandwidth of any system is the range of frequencies over which the current or output voltage is equal to 70.7% of its maximum value at resonant frequency, and it is denoted by BW, capital BW. Refer figure. Figure shows the response of series RLC circuit. This is the shape of current or voltage with respect to frequency. As frequency changes, resultant voltage or current in the circuit is having this kind of shape. At resonant frequency Fr, it is achieving maximum value, which is indicated by point P. Now if we calculate 70.7% of this maximum value I, we are at this dotted line. At point P1 and point P2, current value or voltage value is 70.7% of its maximum value at point P. So if we expand these points P1 and P2 on x-axis, the frequency that is giving us 70.7% value is F1 at the lower side, or it is indicated by Fc. As the circuit is capacitive below resonant frequency, this frequency is indicated by Fc. And above resonant frequency F2. As the circuit is inductive at frequency more than resonance frequency, it is indicated by FL. So the distance between F1 and F2 is called as a bandwidth here. Frequency F1 is called as lower cutoff frequency, and frequency F2 is called as upper cutoff frequency, where voltage or current achieves 70.7% value. The distance between F2 and F1 is called as a bandwidth of the circuit. So the formula is written on the board. We can calculate bandwidth with the help of F2 minus F1. As we are talking in terms of frequencies, the unit of the bandwidth is obviously hertz. Now let us derive expression for bandwidth. If the current P1 is 0.707 I max, the impedance of the circuit at this point is √2 times R. We know at resonance impedance is Z is equal to R. So at lower cutoff frequencies and upper cutoff frequencies, that is F1 and F2, current is reduced by √2 times. Okay. So if current is reduced by √2 times, we know there is a inverse relation between Z and I, that is impedance and current. So if current is reduced by √2 times, obviously impedance value will be increased by √2 times. So it is said that at point P1 and P2, the total impedance is √2 times R. Same thing is written over the board. I is inversely proportional to impedance Z. Now at resonance, current is maximum. The maximum value is indicated by I at point P. Now as current is having a value of 70% of its maximum value at points P1 and P2, that is, it is reduced by √2 times. If you calculate under √2 value, it must be 0.707. So at points P1 and P2, current is reduced by √2 times, we will say. So as current is reduced, because of the inverse relation, impedance will increase. I is divided by under √2, therefore Z will be multiplied by √2 times. So Z will increase by √2 times the value at its resonance. We know at resonance Z is equal to R. Therefore at points P1 and P2, Z will be √2 times multiplied with the value at the resonance, that is Z is equal to under √2 times R. We know formula for Z is under root of R square plus omega L minus 1 upon omega C square. So that is written over here. Now at points P1 and P2, value of Z is √2 times R, that is shown over. Therefore we can compare both the right hand sides. So under root of r square plus omega L minus 1 upon omega c square is equal to root 2 times r. If we equate both the sides, we can understand the bracket omega L minus 1 upon omega c is equal to r. This is after resonant frequency, because inductive reactance is more and capacitive reactance is less. But before resonant frequency, we know capacitive reactance is more and inductive reactance is less. So 1 upon omega c minus omega L is equal to r. We can attach suffix 1 and 2 here. So for the first expression, that is omega L minus 1 upon omega c is equal to r, this is occurring at the right hand side of resonant frequency because inductive reactance is more. So we can write here under root, we can write here omega 2 L minus 1 upon omega 2 c is equal to r, and before resonant frequency impedance is totally capacitive 1 because capacitive reactance is more at lower frequencies. So we can, this is occurring at the left hand side of resonant frequency, so we can attach suffix 1 upon omega 1 c minus omega 1 L is equal to r. So with the help of this expression, now we can derive relation for bandwidth.